welcome back, or if you're new, hello, my name is Rachel Lost. Now, because I've been doing keto for a while and I've obviously been getting a bunch of questions from you guys, I thought why not share my pantry essentials while I am cleaning out my pantry. I haven't actually done a pantry organization since I moved into my place and just put everything in there, and that was 9 months ago now. So I thought it was about time that I go back through, sort out what should be in there and what's out of date and really needs to go. I thought I would film the process and it looks so much more organized now. It's nice and neat and tidy. So what I'll do is basically take you through the pantry decluttering process, and at the same time I'm going to show you my pantry essentials. It's the stuff that I always have in there. You might see some things in the video and they're things that I'll have every now and again, but the shopping list kind of thing, that is the stuff that is always on hand. Before we jump into it, can you pretty please take half a second of your time and give this video a thumbs up? It does help me out a lot. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's jump straight to it. So I'm just going to show you an overview of my pantry beforehand. You can see it's becoming a bit of a mess. I feel like it's not overloaded, which is good. Like, I've definitely seen it in worse states before, maybe a couple of years ago. It's still somewhat organized, but there's a lot of plastic going on, and I know that there's stuff in there that's not in date or that I don't want anymore. So what I'm going to do is go through and take everything out of the pantry and reassess what I do and don't want. There's also been a lot more health food stores and things like that in the city that I live in that offer for you to buy your dry goods without needing to buy them in the plastic bag, so you can pour them straight into your own containers, which I think is awesome. So that's what I want to start doing now. So you'll notice that I did purchase a whole bunch of mason jars, and that's because I can reuse them over and over again, and they're very easy to clean, and it means that I'm not using as much plastic as I was before. Now I'm just going to show you a little overview of what I pulled out of my cupboard. I'll start off with the oils or liquids in general. The things that I have on hand in my cupboard always is like olive oil, avocado oil, flaxseed, macadamia, coconut oil, all of those sort of things. But then I also have a liquid sweetener just in case for some recipes, apple cider vinegar and all of that sort of stuff, as well as coconut cream and coconut milk because I use them in a lot of recipes too. Because I am following a ketogenic diet at the moment to help with my PCOS, it means that I am having a high amount of fats in my diet. Usually try to aim for good fats, you guys. So it means I do add a lot of these things to my cooking because it just adds an extra amount of fat in there. There's things that were in the cupboard that shouldn't be in the cupboard. For example, some magnesium, that should go in my supplement cupboard, not in my pantry. So taking that sort of stuff out. I'm also going to go through and start adding things into the mason jars now so that the next time that I need to repurchase them, I can purchase them straight into the jars and I don't actually have to buy the plastic containers anymore. For dry goods, I love to have nuts on hand and cacao powder, maca powder. I also have nutritional yeast. I use some psyllium husk. For flour, I tend to stick to almond flour or coconut flour if I do use it at all. And then I have my other coconut products like shredded coconut, coconut flakes, that sort of thing too, because coconut is quite high in fat. As you can see, just sorting things back into my pantry. I've got all the mason jars in there, so now I'm just putting the sweeteners up the back. I'm putting the items that I use the least at the back and the items that I use more often toward the front. I also found this awesome sugar-free hot chocolate. If you guys are keto, you should find that one. Other things that I have in there are teas, like white strawberry tea. Then I also have, peanut butter, other nut butters, almond butter, macadamia. I've got some canned goods in this drawer, so I use the coconut cream and coconut milk. I've got corn and chickpeas in there too, which I don't even eat anymore, but I'm just going to leave them because they're still good. Paprika, rosemary, thyme, these are some things on my spice list, as well as like onion salt, Himalayan salt, garlic granules, that kind of thing. I used to use like the cutlery trays and put them in my spice drawer, which I want to do again. I left that in my old apartment and I have been meaning to do it, but haven't gotten around to it yet. This is the final product of what my pantry looks like now, and you should have a brief overview of what my pantry essentials are. If you want me to touch on fridge essentials as well, because obviously with keto you're using a lot more fresh products than you are using pantry stuff. So if you want me to do a video about that as well, let me know and I will get onto it, and I also need to get on purchasing that tray for my spice drawer too. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch you in my next upload, and don't forget to hit subscribe if you're new. I upload twice a week.